If you're like me, then you have definitely seen a ton of these diaper bag videos before. I love these diaper bag videos. Well, this one is completely different than any other diaper bag you've seen before and any other diaper bag video that you've ever seen before. Hey everyone, my name is Pam. I am a special education teacher. I have been a special education teacher for the past 10 years. I am also a mom to one special little girl. Her name is Lily and she is just turned 2. My channel is all about being a teacher, being a special education teacher, being a teacher mom. More importantly, it's about how teaching has impacted my parenting. Being a teacher and a special education teacher has definitely impacted everything that I've done with my daughter, including the diaper bag that I have created for her and me. But before we get into it, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe for more content on being a teacher or a mom. Leave all your comments down below and let's get into this. So first off, this is my diaper bag. Yes, it is a toddler backpack. It's tiny, it's got these little handles. I will link it down below. I got this actually during my baby registry. I don't know what they're called when you ask for stuff. An amazing friend of ours bought it for us. I think you can get them at Carter's still. It's a skip hop backpack in the B, and I just think it's the cutest thing ever. My daughter has been wearing it literally since she can walk. She has always had this backpack, and I've always used it as a diaper bag. Okay, so now you're like, what? That's not a diaper bag. A diaper bag is this giant thing that moms haul around with a week worth of diapers and every toy under the sun. Now, I'm not just taking a minimalist approach, I am taking a teacher approach to this backpack. Everything that goes into it has a thought behind it, and the whole reason behind it is teacher focused. So my goal as a special education teacher is to make sure that all of my kiddos, including the ones I give birth to, are as independent as humanly possible. That means taking care of and maintaining their own things. Now, are they able to do it completely independently? No. My daughter's a toddler. But I think she should start taking responsibility for it now. But kids are more capable than we give them credit for, and to be honest, she is extremely responsible with her backpack. It's hers, no one else can touch it, and it has her stuff, and you have to ask before you open it. She's a pistol. It comes down to 5 key categories. The first category is definitely diapers. Now when we go out, we only bring 2 diapers. There's no crazy situation where we're gonna need more than 2 diapers. Most of these things are like small trips. We're going to the post office, we're going to a restaurant, back when we went to restaurants. We're going to grandma's house. There's no reason to pack 50 diapers. There's no crazy situation where she's gonna need more than 2, or we can't get another one along the way. If we're going to Target, I'm probably gonna be picking up diapers anyway. I also carry wipes. This is part of category 1, diapers and wipes. Now, I used to buy the travel wipes, but please save your money. Just get the regular wipes and wait till you're running low, and then let that one become your travel wipe. There's no reason to pay extra money for a smaller amount of wipes. That's just silly. The next category, category 2, is all about activities. So we usually have one of 3 activities. I'm gonna go over those now. The first one is her magnetic blocks. Now, I got these off of Instagram because I was following one of my favorite Instagrammers that's bringing up Babe. So they come in this little wool case. They're really cute. They are magnetic. So when you're in a restaurant, they don't go flying all over the place and you have to crawl around on the floor. Because let me tell you, even before COVID, I did not want to crawl around the floor of a New York restaurant. Just wasn't one of my things. Not on my list of things to do. So these are a godsend. I love them. I actually play with them, and my husband probably plays with them more than my daughter. But they are really fun and she gets really into them. Another activity that is often in her backpack is this box of puzzles. This box of puzzles was for the Lovevery box that we have a subscription to. I actually have a couple of unboxings from the Lovevery subscription, so I will link those down below as well. But you get the best products from Lovevery. This is literally the best thing I've spent my money on in a really long time. They're very good quality toys, and for the most part they're not like plastic junk. They are great, and they actually are Montessori focused and like really well thought out toys. So this one, the puzzle pieces are 2-piece puzzles, which is just on her level, and they're easy to put together. They go over animals, which is something we've been working on. So that's great for speech and language and vocabulary. They're great for fine motor skills. Putting puzzle pieces together is a fine motor skill. And putting them in and out of the box, let's be honest, is fine motor. She loves these puzzles and will request them even when we're not out and about. The last thing is a art kit from Lovevery, from a completely different box than the puzzles, I think. But it's really, really cute. It's like a travel, zippery product, and it has little pieces of paper and 5 different pastel like crayons. But I have been known to put in different crayons in these as well. It's just a cute little carrying case, and it's a really sweet activity for her to do when we're waiting, or like at the doctor's office, or a table at a restaurant. Back when we went to restaurants. Now all of these activity toys are meant to increase wait time and for the most part work on fine motor skills. The next category I like to call the friend category. Now these are all just little stuffed animals or dolls or figurines that she can like talk with and play with, or they can help her color. We all know Elmo's very helpful. We have the Elmo doll. This one is a tiny little doll. It's like maybe 10 inches. It was washable. I got them on Amazon. I will link them down below. And when your kid finds something they like, buy 2 of them and save 1 for later. We have 2. It's great. The next one is this Lovevery doll. His name was Avery. He came with clothes, but my kid likes to take the clothes off, and I think they're actually in the washer right now. When we take him traveling, he does go naked because I don't want to try and look for pants on the floor of a restaurant. The last one is this one is a giraffe. We've taken the elephant before. I like the giraffe because he's thin and he fits in the backpack nicely. But this guy we got at the Bronx Zoo. Thank you, Grandma, for your purchase. He is so cute, and she loves to have him walk across tables and stuff. She's also read to them, which brings us to our next group, the book group. So these are just examples. There's 100 million books that I have. She gets to pick 1 book to go with us. She's been very into flip books or push books. We have Come and Play, Cruise Shoe, which is another flip book and another Lovevery one, but this one's great. And Big Bug. This was from our Literati kit, which was really great. Another wonderful subscription that I love as well. My mother-in-law actually funds that one, so thanks, Kathy. But just having a book is another thing that helps with wait time. She reads them to her dolls. She makes me read them. And another thing, they're great for pre-reading skills. So she's not reading yet, obviously she's 2. But pre-reading skills include like holding the book the correct way, turning the pages, knowing where the front is, knowing where the back is. These are all essential skills you need before you start reading. So it's good to work on those skills now. Read to your kids, everyone. Just read to them. It does wonders with vocabulary and everything like that. And reading a book always helps with waiting, right? After the book section, we have small toys. These are just fun little options that she's gotten attached to along the way that don't really make sense, but toddlers love stuff, right? They just attach themselves to objects. I know one of my favorite YouTube mommies, her youngest, loves cleaning tools. Like, he walked around with like a bottle scrubber for like a week. It's My Jewish Mommy Life. I will link her down below. She's amazing. She does great videos on being a Jewish mom. And I just love watching her family and all their cute stuff. But the latest thing that Lily has been in love with is this weird lizard flashlight that doesn't work. She stole it from my father-in-law, who just has a lot of junk lying around, and she became obsessed with it. It's also a keychain, but she loves it, and she like makes him walk and talk The other thing that she loved and kidnapped was my mother's fidget spinner. My mother worked adjacent to education for a while and developed a terrible fidget spinner collection. So my daughter has co-opted some of that. This one is really cool though because it like turns on and it does little flashy lights. So she'll like be like, "Mommy, spin it." I don't really get it, but she loves it. The next one is a ladybug. I don't know. These are from the Melissa and Doug bug kit. She loves it. There's a bunch of other bugs, but she really got attached to the ladybug. So this category also helps with wait time. The fidget spinner, the little animal, and the ladybug just help her be entertained for the amount of time that we would be waiting in a different location. They're also great with fine motor skills, just manipulating the fidget spinner and manipulating the lizard. So I'm just going to go over all of this again. In this small toddler backpack, you only get one thing from each category, except for the diapers, which obviously are a necessity for a diaper bag. So we pack 2 diapers and a pack of wipes. They're really, really small. It doesn't take up a lot of room. She puts in 1 activity from the activities we talked about. She puts in 1 friend, 1. She puts in 1 book, and she puts in 1 toy. Now usually the toy will be in the front pocket, so it doesn't even go into the big pocket. It actually doesn't take up a lot of room. And it doesn't get that heavy. Don't worry that I'm like overloading my child with this giant heavy backpack. It's a very minimalist approach to a diaper bag. But then again, she is in charge. She gets to pick from the categories. I also talked a lot about fine motor skills. So now I'm going to get into what actually is fine motor skills. Fine motor skills are things that we as adults take for granted. We don't really think about it until you're trying to teach a small child to do it. So things like getting dressed, like buttoning buttons, zippering zippers, getting your coat on and buttoning it, tying your shoes, putting your shoes on, are all fine motor skills. It's small manipulative activities with your hands. So, and all of these also connect with writing. So having strong muscles in your hands help you with writing or typing, all of these things that our kids will need to do. Now they'll develop these skills regardless, but knowing that all these items can help with fine motor skills, including the zipper on the backpack. Like zipping and unzipping the backpack is practice for fine motor skills. If she can zip and unzip the backpack by herself, then she can zip and unzip her clothing or her coat or her pants, you know, things that she's going to need to know how to zip and unzip. I look at this backpack as an opportunity for multiple fine motor skill options throughout a set time. When we are out and about, this gives her a lot of time to practice opening and closing her backpack, playing with these activities that are fine motor based. Like, these things are important to work on, and if she doesn't do them any other time, she actually does them when we're on the move. So we talked about fine motor skills. I'm going to talk about gross motor skills, which are the opposite and actually have nothing to do with the word gross. They mean big movements. So like, I think they mean like walking, jumping, hopping, negotiating stairs. Now, I personally think wearing a backpack and moving is very different than not wearing a backpack and moving. And so this is an option for her to practice walking with a backpack, a skill that she will use for however long she will be in school. The other thing is, while it's not heavy, it is a little bit of weight. And for anyone who has a toddler, you know that sometimes they like to pick up the heaviest object they possibly can find and move it around your house, whether it's furniture or a phone book. Does your child try and move large pieces of furniture? Totally normal. It's called maximum effort, and it's actually a function of being a toddler. It's something they like to do. So even if the backpack gets a little bit heavy, it helps with these maximum effort works. It helps them build up muscle, it helps tire them out at the end of the day, which I'm 100% for. And finally, as we're moving into potty training, having language around using the bathroom and encouraging her to use language around the bathroom, like, I need a new diaper, I need to wipe, I have used the bathroom, I need to change. These are all very important things that happen before even getting into potty training. Having potty trained a bunch of students, I know it's easier if they can communicate that they need to use the bathroom, or they have language around using the bathroom. It helps with potty training. In addition to freeing up some space in my purse, my daughter is actually really proud to be able to hold and be in charge of her objects. Toddlers don't get a lot of say in what happens in their life, and that could actually be expressed through behaviors and tantrums. This way, even when we're going somewhere that she's not going to have a lot of say in the matter, she is in charge of her stuff, and she's the only one who really gets to manipulate it. That's her backpack. It's not my backpack. I can't just go into the backpack without asking her. It gives her choice in a place where she might not have more choices. Some people might be asking, why would I make my toddler carry all these things? Why would a mom do that? I think of it more as, why would I take this power away from my child? Why would I take away her things that she loves to hold on to and make her have to ask me to get them? That was my controversial diaper bag video, and why I use it instead of the traditional mom bag. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this? Is it crazy? Would you let your toddler do it? Are you gonna try it? If you like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more teacher mom content. And as always, I'm looking to make more content that you want to see, so please leave me a comment down below and tell me what you would love to see in the next video. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I will see you guys next time.